I chose you. No one interferes us. Even my mother, she begged me to walk away, told me you would ruin me, warned me that love born in darkness never ends in light. But she didn't understand this isn't about light, this is about you. About how the first time I looked into your eyes, I saw everything I was ever afraid to want. I didn't care if you came with chaos, scars, or fire. I saw you, and I chose the storm willingly. They think they can tear us apart with logic, blood ties, expectations, but I buried all of that the day you walked into my world, the day you stayed, the day you let me hold you like you were made to be broken in my arms. They whisper that I've changed, that I'm not the same anymore, and maybe they're right because I was never meant to be the prince they wanted. I was never meant to sit on a throne built by someone else's rules. The moment I chose you, I chose war. Not just against them, but against every part of myself that wanted peace over passion. You lit a fire in me that can't be tamed. And if they think I'll let go just because it's inconvenient for their legacy, they've underestimated how far I'll go. I'll set fire to tradition, I'll spit on the crown, I'll burn the name I was born with just to keep yours safe inside my chest. You're not just mine, you're the only thing that makes me feel real. Even when you're silent, I hear you. Even when you pull away, your soul leans toward mine. And even if the whole world decides we're wrong, I'll still stand by you again and again. Because love like this doesn't ask permission. It takes, it claims. And I've claimed you, in front of the gods, in defiance of blood, in rebellion against a mother who gave me everything except the right to choose. But I've made my choice. And I'll choose you in every lifetime, in every version of me, even if it kills me. So don't look away when things get harder. Don't doubt me when the world turns against us. Just remember this, no one comes between us, not family, not duty, not even fate. Because what we have, it isn't something that can be explained. It's the kind of madness people write legends about, and I'll make sure the world remembers it. I'll make sure they remember you, because I chose you, and now you're never getting away from me. Let them call it obsession. Let them call it madness. I don't care. Do you hear me? I don't care. Because what I feel for you doesn't belong in the pages of polite romance. It's not roses and vows. It's fire and blood and ownership. I didn't fall in love with you gently. I crashed into you like a storm that had waited centuries to arrive. You think I'd let anyone take that from me now? After the nights, I stayed awake memorizing the shape of your breath, the curve of your back against my chest, the sound of your heartbeat when you whispered that you hated me and still couldn't leave. No one takes you from me, no mother, no king, no God. I built this life for you, not for their approval. I silenced enemies in your name, made peace with demons I used to call my own, and brought you into a world that chews people up and spits out their bones. But you made it look easy. Even when your lips trembled, even when you screamed at me that this wasn't love, I saw the truth in your eyes. You wanted me just as much, maybe not in the way they write in books. Maybe not with soft hands and delicate promises, but with fury, with fire. With the kind of need that makes breathing feel like betrayal if we're apart. They say a man is nothing without his bloodline. I say a man is nothing if he can't protect what's his, and you are mine. You became mine the moment I decided so, the moment I touched your soul without asking. I didn't wait for permission, I didn't need it. Love that waits isn't love, it's convenience. But I will cross oceans, break kingdoms, destroy legacies, if it means you stay by my side. Because no one interferes. Not even the woman who gave birth to me. I don't need her crown. I need your mouth on mine, your voice calling my name like it's the only thing that ever made you feel alive. So don't test me, love. Don't walk away with trembling hands thinking I'll let you go because you're scared. Don't shut that door thinking it means the chapter ends here. You don't get to decide that. I do. And I'm telling you now, I'm not done. Not with you, not with us. I'll tear through your walls. I'll learn every version of your silence until I break it into a scream, because I didn't choose you for a season, I chose you for a war. And I never lose the battles that matter. I want you to understand something so clearly, so irrevocably, that it echoes in your bones every time you try to run from me. I chose you, not by chance, not by pressure, but by something deeper, something darker than logic. I chose you with the same madness that lives in the veins of men who conquer nations. I chose you with the hunger of 1,000 lifetimes, the kind that doesn't vanish with time, it only sharpens. I chose you knowing what it would cost, knowing that even the woman who gave me life would try to stand between us. But I made my decision, and once I do that, the world stops having a say. Even she, my mother, the queen of cold commands and perfect power, does not get to interfere. She raised a king, but she didn't raise a coward. I won't let her, or anyone else, put distance between us. And if they try, I will burn bridges they think are untouchable. You, my love, were never a choice among many. You were the only option my soul recognized. I don't see paths anymore. I see you, in every breath, in every thought. You don't leave my mind, not for a second, not even when I'm buried in politics, or surrounded by lies dressed as allies. They say love should be gentle, but I don't want a love that whispers. I want one that screams. I want a love that leaves marks, that hurts because it's real, that shakes you when I touch you and destroys you when I pull away. And that's exactly what you are to me. Destruction and salvation wrapped in one body. So don't tell me I'll forget you. Don't tell me I'll let you go, because I won't, because when I said you're mine I meant forever. Not just when it's easy, not just when it's allowed. Even if you tried to walk away, where would you go that I wouldn't follow? Which corner of the earth can hold you away from me, when my love is the kind that breaks through walls? You know it too. You know it every time your fingers twitch to block me, and your heart screams not to. You know it when you're lying to yourself, saying you don't need me, but your soul sits silently begging for the sound of my voice. I am your addiction, not the soft kind. The kind you'll hate yourself for loving, the kind you'll crave when the world feels like it's falling apart. So run, go ahead, but understand this: the path will always lead back to me, because I chose you, and fate obeys me. They think love should be earned, not claimed, but they don't understand what happens when a man like me loves. I don't wait, I don't beg, I take. Because I know how rare it is to find someone who sees the darkness in me, and doesn't flinch, someone who stands her ground, screams at me, hits me, breaks me, but never looks away. That's what you are. My equal, my torment, my madness. And I won't let anyone, not even my mother, the woman who built empires with her gaze alone, tell me that loving you is wrong. Because if loving you is a rebellion, then I'll become a traitor. If loving you is dangerous, then let me burn in it. But don't ask me to walk away. That's the one thing I'll never do. You're not a chapter, you're the whole book. I don't care how far you go. I don't care how many doors you slam, how many numbers you block, or how many times you scream at the sky that you're done with me. Because you can run to the edge of the world, to the end of maps, across oceans, to places where even your own name feels like a whisper from another life, but I'll still find you. Not because I'm chasing, but because you belong to me. Because you carry my name in your silence, my imprint in your heartbeat, and my madness in your soul. You can't erase what we are, not when I bleed it, not when you breathe it. You can lie to yourself all you want, but I see the truth in your eyes. You want me just as fiercely as I want you. You're just scared of the fire we've created. But darling, you and I were never meant for soft love. We were meant for chaos. There are no boundaries when it comes to you. No rules. No red lines I won't cross. People talk about love like it's this delicate thing, something to be earned with patience and given with time. But what we have is not made of silk and smiles. It's made of storms. It's made of bruised hearts and trembling hands. And I love it that way. Because love like this, it's not a choice, it's a curse. One I don't want to break. And even if I did, I couldn't. Because you're in my blood now. You're in every breath I take. You live in the pauses between my thoughts and the hunger behind my eyes. So no, you can't escape me. You can't hide from what we are. Because even when you're miles away, you're still here in my veins, in my shadow, in every second I'm alive. People warned you about men like me, the kind who love too deeply, too violently, the kind who don't let go. But what they didn't tell you is that sometimes, women like you, strong, wild, untamed, were built to be worshipped by that same kind of madness. You need to be loved in ways that feel like a fight. And I'm the only one who can handle your fire without turning to ash. You don't need flowers. You need someone who will kneel only to you, someone who will burn the world just to make you look at him again. And I would. God, I would. I've already started. I've already ruined myself just for the taste of you. So go ahead, keep running. But remember, this isn't a race you can win.